Hi guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are trying out the e.l.f. Camo Color Correctors. They took their camo concealer formula and apparently made them into color correctors. I ordered 4 of them. There are 5 of them. The peach also comes in like a dark orange. That is for darker complexions, like medium to dark complexions. I do not need that, so I did not purchase that. So I got, what colors do we have? Peach, yellow, blue, and green. I don't know if we're going to use all of them today, but I did purchase all of them. They are $4 and you get 0.09 fluid ounces or 2.8 milliliters. These are a little bit smaller than the actual camo concealers themselves. Let me show you a little side by side. I'll show you with the green, if you can see. All right, so this is the color corrector and this is the hydrating camo concealer. These are 0.09 fluid ounces or 2.8 milliliters. The regular camo concealers are 0.2 fluid ounces or 6 milliliters. So the color correctors are a little bit smaller, but these are $4. These are about $7. Again, probably depending on where you purchase them. So as I said, I purchased 4 of them. The peach is to counteract dark spots or dark circles. The blue is to counteract yellow and or yellowness in your foundation. You can color correct your foundations or concealers with this. The yellow is to counteract dullness to fair to medium skin. This also can be used underneath your eyes. It can be used to counteract like purplish hues, and then the green is to counteract redness. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to use all of these, so we'll see. I don't think I'm going to be able to, or I'm going to use the blue today. I do have a lot of like yellowness right here and also around my face. I usually use a lavender for that, if I'm being honest, but I would be interested to try to use like a little bit of blue to see if I could use that as well. We'll try that on a different day. I don't know if I'm that experimental today. Pin my hair back. And yeah, I'm going to use the green on some of my red spots on my cheeks and my chin. I'm going to use the yellow underneath my eyes. And then underneath my chin, I have kind of some like darkness for my like double chin area, which is like scarring from pimples and probably hair and different things like that. So I'm just going to go in and color correct everything that I need. And then I'm just going to take a damp beauty sponge and I'm just going to blend them out. The thing about color correctors is that they're not actually supposed to be extremely pigmented when you blend them out. They're kind of supposed to color correct the imperfections that you have, and they are supposed to be a little sheer, like you will still see your skin underneath, but these are extremely pigmented, so I am going to be interested to see how they kind of lay under makeup and color correct themselves. They blended out very, very easily, and they took care of like the actual discoloration underneath my eyes, especially with that yellow. I prefer to use a yellow corrector underneath my eyes because my under eyes pull a little bit more like purpley red than they do like blue and brown. So I tend to use a yellow corrector when I'm putting makeup over top of it. If I'm just going out into the world, I will use a peach more often because it's a little more skin-like. However, I did try this under my eyes once when it first came because I was super excited, and this is still even a little too dark for underneath my eyes, but I love this yellow corrector. Like, discoloration gone. And I'm trying out the peach underneath my chin, and you know what? I don't hate it. So let's see how it looks with makeup over top of it. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the shade 200W, which is a really good match for me, but it does sometimes lean a little bit more on the yellow side, like on the warmer side. So we'll see what it looks like today over top of all the color correctors. Okay, First impressions, I really like the yellow underneath my eyes. I think especially for like this sallowness, the like dark circles that I usually have underneath my eyes, it's really helping to kind of blend them all together, especially on camera. And it's also the orange is doing a really good job of kind of really covering up a lot of my scarring on my chin. The green is doing an okay job of correcting the redness, but you can still see some darkness showing through. The Luminous foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills isn't like a super full coverage foundation either. And that's partly why I like it, is because it is very like lightweight and dewy and like skin-like looking. I also think that there might have been some Kirby error in that I did not let the color correctors dry down a little bit. Sometimes whenever you go in over top of your color corrector and you don't let it dry down, it can sometimes blend a little bit with the foundation and it doesn't actually color correct the way you want it. What you want to do is let your color corrector dry down a little bit longer and then put your foundation over top of it. However, applying it even right on top without letting it dry down as much as I probably should have, I'm still impressed with the way that like the coverage is, as well as the color correction actually is happening. So what I'm going to do is go off camera and I'm going to finish my like eyes and face and everything else, and then we'll be back for some final thoughts and to see how powder kind of looks over top of everything and after we have all of our layers and things on like that. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. What do we think? I really like it. I did use a very light concealer today, which showed up even lighter with the yellow color corrector, I feel like. I also used the wrong shade highlighter on me. I thought I was grabbing watermelon and I ended up grabbing spiced apple, so like I have this dark patch on my face. That's okay. Pretty much everything that happened like could go wrong, did go wrong with this makeup look today, but that's okay. I do feel like these color correctors for $4 are really, really good. After everything's said and done, I feel like my redness is covered up. They really played well under powder, under foundation and things like that. Just make sure that you are waiting for them to dry down a little bit so that you're not going wet product over wet product. Definitely make sure you're waiting for them to dry down after you blend them out a little bit to kind of give some longevity to the product itself. I do feel like they did very, very well. I think that for the most part, and I don't know if this is my screen thing or not, or my just crusty under eyes. I do have some mascara right there, but I feel like the like hollowness of my eye is a lot more concealed than it usually is. My under eyes, I haven't been drinking water. I'm on this new medication. It makes me really dried out, but it also doesn't make me want to drink water either, which is frustrating. But my under eyes are like really, really dry and kind of crusty, so I have like a lot of like creasing and gross, but I do feel like for the most part it is wearing really, really well. Same with like my chin and the green. These are wearing really, really well. Again, for $4, I'm gonna play around with them a little bit more, see how you can use them, how you can't use them, what products they wear well under, how they blend out a little bit better. I know Rose and Ben has been doing like a series on these. She's a very much more like brush person to blend out. I'm very much more a sponge person to blend out. So I don't know. You decide, but I do think for $4 these are quite a good investment. Especially if you have like a lot of discoloration and you're tired of kind of like throwing more and more like product on. Definitely learn to like use less product but layer products effectively, if that makes sense. Anyways, I will link these down in the description box below so you can check them out on your own time. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys.